Given that we have now learned how we can use the Adjoint method and the Cramer's rule to solve systems of linear equations, here's a very interesting application of solving linear equations using matrices in economics, right? For this question, let's go over it, okay? A concert hall has 10,000 seats and two categories of ticket price, $25 and $35. Assume that all seats in this category can be sold, right? And okay, now how many tickets of each category should be sold to bring in the return indicated in the table? So for concert number 1, let us separate it. So there are a total of 10,000 tickets we can sell. So let us assume, let us put X equal ticket, the $25 ticket, and Y equal to $35 ticket. Now, remember that X plus Y total tickets must equal to 10,000. Then the return required is $275,000. So remember that the price for the X ticket is $25. So 25X plus 35Y, which is $25 for the Y ticket, equal to 275,000. Now that we have a system of linear equations here, what can we do? Well, pretty simple, right? We've gotten it. How we can solve such questions. Okay, first, okay, you can either use the Adjoint or Cramer's. This time, we'll be using the Cramer's rule, and if you still don't know how to use the Cramer's rule, I suggest you checking back the previous video. Okay, so now, the Cramer's rule takes that, okay. In Cramer's rule, we first take the coefficient of the variable. So x1, so 1x, 25. For y, 1y, 35. Then we name this as A, and we want capital A, and we find the determinant of capital A equals to AD minus BC, which is 135 minus 125, which is, well, just 10. Alright, so then after that, to find for x, right, then we divide by 10. And since we are finding for x, let's input the answer for x in the x column. 10,000 and 275,000. Alright, and then we just put in B, our y, just 1 and 35. And we find the determinant, right? 10,000 minus 1 times 275,000 divided by 10 equal to by 10, get 7,500. And then for y, the same thing, just repeat the same thing again, divide by 10. And since we are finding for y, let us just remain x, which is 1 and 35, and replace y with the answers. And just refine the determinant again. Divided by 10, and you will get $2,500. And therefore, in this case, for concept 1, you need to sell $7,500 $25 tickets and 2,500 $35 tickets. Now I suggest you trying out concept 2 and 3 by yourself, and after trying out concept 2 and 3, now let's move on and I will guide you through it. Alright, so remember that concept 2, for concept 2, our x plus y also 10,000, right? But in this case, our 25x plus 35y, okay, let me write concept 2 up here so you don't get confused. 35y equals, instead of 275,000, is 300,000. And in this case, let us try using the adjoint method, right, to solve this systems of linear equation. So the adjoint method. Or let me use a different color. Okay, remember the adjoint method. We first also take the variables, the coefficient of variable 1, 25, 1, 35. And we take x, y equal 10,000 and 300,000. Alright, then we name this as A, X, and B. And we're trying to find for X, which is A inverse B. Alright, now, since we want to find A inverse, equals 1 over determinant of A, D, negative B, negative C, A. In fact, if you still don't understand this, I suggest you checking back the previous video on me using the adjoint method to solve systems of linear equations. Right, and then in this case, it will be 1 divided by AD minus BC, which is well 35 minus 25 over D 35, negative B, negative 1, negative C, negative 25, and 1. And what you will get 1 over 10, 35, 1, negative 25 over 1. And well, you will get, if you divide all 35 over 10, 7 over 2, negative 1 over 10, well, negative 1 over 10, negative 25 over 10, negative 5 over 2, and 1 over 10. Alright, now this is your A inverse 1. Now we want to find your A inverse 1B. Pardon my my positioning, but yeah, I'm running out of space. A negative 1B, A inverse B is, well, we take our A inverse, negative 5 over 2, 1 over 10, multiplied by B, 10,000, 300,000, and you will get, remember, first row, multiply the row of the first matrix against the column of the second matrix. 7 over 2 multiplied by 10,000 plus 1 over negative 1 over 10 multiplied by 300,000, negative 5 over 2 multiplied by 10,000 plus 1 over 10 multiplied by 300,000. Type this into your calculator. You will get 5,000. Here you go, 5,000. And thus, you need to sell 5,000 $25 ticket and 5,000 $35 tickets for concert 2. And of course, you can always input your variables into your variables here, so you can verify the answer, but it is correct. Alright, now for concert 3, I suggest you doing it yourself, and you can use either of the methods described above and you will get the right answer.